Motor oil didn't arrive to Humane Society of West Michigan like normal cats do. His story starts when a staff member noticed some odd noises coming from the hood of their car. They went to open it and suddenly motor oil came running out.
He was a stray outside. He was jumping in people's cars into the engine, and that's how he got his name, Motor Oil, because he's all black.
Penny came to us from a medical research facility. We were contacted and asked to come out and take 12 dogs from the facility. They all were just under a year old. The staff member said they had never touched the grass before. It registered to me that it's because they primarily are on mesh wire.
Upon intake, he tested positive for FELV, or feline leukemia virus. We were prepared for the FELV, however, we weren't prepared to diagnose him with FIP. FIP is caused by a mutated virus, and unfortunately, a lot of cases can often be fatal. About 2 days after being in foster, he ended up at the emergency hospital due to experiencing seizures, anemia, and a high fever. Once Motor Oil stabilized at Animal Emergency Hospital, we ended up bringing him back to the Humane Society, and we figured out that he would need a longer road to recovery.
Most of the dogs that we get surrendered from the general public have basic obedience. They're food motivated. They act like dogs. These guys, they don't have any of those skills. They don't know that what's gonna happen next isn't gonna be the scariest thing that's ever happened. Being there when they got to touch the grass for the first time was pretty awesome. They certainly didn't have that opportunity before they came to our facility. We put them in small groups so that way they have each other for comfort. And then we're just very careful not to ask too much of them while they're adjusting. We're simply trying to get them to learn how to exist on a solid surface with other dogs. We move around, they start to follow us, they start to investigate us, and that's how they learn, oh, these people aren't so bad. See them kind of come around and get a little bit bouncy and wiggly. So we realized that they were gonna rely on other dogs for comfort.
Even though it was supposed to be a foster situation, I just knew immediately that we were gonna for sure adopt. She was just really cautious, really alert, not really sure about any sound that she heard.
Just simple things like opening the fridge or even standing up, those were nervous things to her.
She instantly formed a connection with my firstborn Copper. Then fast forward to today, they're inseparable. They don't like to go anywhere where the other one isn't. Watching her and Copper play, it's just really seeing her confidence shine through, and then being able to just be herself has been honestly so rewarding.
With the help of our relief veterinarians, we ended up putting an extensive treatment plan together that included medication from overseas. It took about 3 months for the treatment to be completed. Donors are important to us as they help us continue the level of medical care that Motor Oil needed to receive.
So without that, Motor might not be living the life that he is.
With dogs like Penny, you guys are acting as the bridge from trauma to safety.
I think what made me pick him specifically was I knew with his illnesses he would be a little bit trickier to adopt out. I knew that James and I would be able to give him the life that he needed and the life that he deserves.
Watching their personality just come out and really understanding who they were always meant to be is just really a blessing and a gift.
Motor Oil is one of thousands of cases that we see each year here at the Humane Society.
We wouldn't be able to do anything without the time and the resources to take on and help more behavior cases like Penny.
Being able to provide the things that they need in a time where they may be uncomfortable or scared.
That's why I advocate for the Humane Society of West Michigan. It's amazing to watch dogs be able to go through such trauma and pain and suffering, and then to see it not affect them in adulthood like this when they're given such love and consistency in a comfortable environment.
I wanted to be able to give that to him as soon as I was able to.
It really is just, it's just the best.